Okay, y'all. Let me see. There's something else I could do on here. My team. Start some mamba moments. Let's say, man, it's my league. On my team. No. And really, I think it's my league. I don't know how long I'll be on here, but I'm in hand. About 13 select that. Alright, we got LeBron at 85. Yeah. We got a new musician. Go. One of them very, very popular. Flip all backdoor punch. I'm gonna quit that. I do gotta hit the bathroom. So I hear some snoring in the background. My league. Features. No. Book largest and largest.
We'll see you in 2K25. 2K TV Season 11 will go live at launch, and we've already got great...
What better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Orlando Magic. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. George out there with Suggs. And it's prime time in at the 5 down low. And from Milwaukee, Giannis and Lopez together down low. Damian Lillard out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Clark, the assist numbers from these teams, just wow. They are always looking to make that extra pass.
And, you know, that kind of mentality, BA, is contagious. It really goes a long way. Everybody buying in to not just getting a good shot, but going from good to better to best shot.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Banchero. It's hauled in by Rogers. Here's Suggs, defended by Lillard. Here's Rogers from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Lillard looking around. Pass to Middleton. Over Wagner. Middleton, no good. Antetokounmpo against Banchero. And that one is hammered home.
And for a big man, Banchero does a lot well, especially moving without the ball. He's got excellent court awareness.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Hield. Three-pointer. Milwaukee, no good that time either. George against Hield. Banchero outside to the middle. Here's Rogers. And they pick up 2.
The ability to pass like that will be a must as Banchero's career goes on.
The Bucks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Here's Lillard. And the Bucks miss again.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Banchero passes to Primetime. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Primetime's got 6 points. Milwaukee with the ball. Still without a basket in the game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Hield against George. 5 on the clock. Here's Lillard.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
George passes to Primetime. Here's Banchero, and he buries his first look.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
And Milwaukee has possession. The Magic making their last shot.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Lillard. 32 points for him last game against Orlando. To halt the run, Orlando grabs the miss. Primetime's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Suggs. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Not going to go that time. Pass to Middleton. And the basket is good.
Middleton's so good under pressure. He's always composed and under control.
For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. And he throws it down with one hand.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Lillard. Still no points. Pass to Lopez. 4 on the clock. They get it again. Lillard double team. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Since we have a moment, let's see who's leading in assists this season. Jalen Suggs, 3rd.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball. And you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. Fires for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
It's a real problem trying to guard Lopez in the corner. If you follow him out there, it opens up the lane for his teammates to drive. But if you don't, big fellow will make you pay from that. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
The Bucks trail. Hield passes to Lopez. And here's Lillard. Back to Lopez. Launches it. It's rebounded by Banchero. Here's Orlando. They're on a 14-5 run. And talk about a star from day one, Clark. Paolo Banchero.
You know, B.A., I love this kid's game. He's got great confidence, terrific body. He's relentless, plays with a lot of energy. And offensively, there's not much he can't do. I mean, he rebounds, he competes on defense. Boy, I like a lot about this young man's game.
Here's Middleton, following the bucket by the Magic. And at this point of the season, it's not uncommon to see players on minute restrictions.
Yeah, I don't like to see it, but I do understand the rationale behind it. And at the end of the day, it is smart. It's a very long season, whether it's a player coming off an injury or a player who's a little more advanced in his career. You've got to take care of their bodies. Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
Now here's Wagner. Yet to see a basket. Rogers. And again for 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
It's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard. Wagner against Middleton. It's hauled in by Rogers. Primetime's got 7 rebounds in the game. George gets it to go on the assist by Wagner. Wagner's got 3 assists tonight.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Over Banchero, Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Wagner on the wing. Inside. Rogers misses. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Middleton. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
It takes so much work to keep Giannis off the glass. He's got that great length and athleticism. Boy, he's a real problem on the boards.
Here's Rogers. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And so here is Orlando. The Bucks getting their last shot to go.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
They grabbed their own miss. Got a hand on it. Here's Suggs. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Ben Carroll, left side. Pass to Rogers. For 3. Kept alive by Orlando. Count it. Good. Suggs has gotten his second bucket. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Magic?
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis has checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Richardson comes in for Hield, and it's Jackson in for Lillard. Now here's Jackson. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Rebound by the Magic. Primetime's got 9 rebounds now. Back to Anthony. Here's Rogers. Middleton covering. They get it back. Pass to Rogers. Down low. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Richardson. The Magic making their last shot. Now Jackson on the take. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Wagner. They lead by 14. Basket's good. Primetime's got 17 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Orlando has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Anthony, the pass to Primetime. Sinks the tray. Primetime's got 20.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Jackson. No points yet. Pass to Portis. Shoots over Duran. Portis gets the bucket.
This is Portis in his comfort zone, scoring deep inside.
Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Rogers. Takes the 3. Goes back up. Duran with the bucket. And the Magic lead by 19.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Lopez. He's got 5. Pass to Portis. And the layup falls.
And Portis is focused. Fantastic at fending off contact on the way up.
And Orlando has possession. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after the basket by Orlando. Shots good by Black.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboards. These second chance buckets are killing them.
Here's Middleton. The Magic making their last shot. And here's Lopez from the arc. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Black passes to Primetime. Here's Duren, defended by Portis. And here's Wagner. Pass to Rogers. Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Primetime's got 25 points.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Out to the right wing. And here's Lopez from the arc. Duren with a rebound.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Primetime passes to Duren. To the paint. Here's Rogers. And yep, it's good. 27 points for him.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Jackson for 3. No good that time. And so it's Orlando already up 26 points as this quarter ends. They've kept their concentration on limiting Damian Lillard, and it's been working. We'll be right back after this word. Changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Hernan Gomez. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Chris Middleton is subbed in for Damian Lillard. They've got Brook Lopez. Bobby Portis out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Josh Richardson. And it's Jackson in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Thanks, guys. Well, Primetime in their last time out against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he came out of nowhere in that one, burying some triples in the process. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. To the inside, Rogers. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 9-1 run. Middleton passes to Jackson.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the bucket by the Magic. Pass to Jackson. Over Anthony. Jackson can't get it to go.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Milwaukee with the ball. And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner. His NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all three levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
Now here's Anthony, and it's Orlando with another.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Middleton looking around. Takes it inside. Outside Richardson. Pass to Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Orlando has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Yep, count it. And Carroll's got 11 points in the quarter.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Richardson following the bucket by the Magic. Pass to Portis. And it's rejected. In transition, the Magic on the run. Rogers, that's good. Primetime's got 31.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Richardson, the pass to Lopez. Driving in. It's deflected.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the basket by Orlando. From the low block. And it's Portis. That time on the assist by Middleton. Portis has got 6. Orlando has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And Wagner gets it to go.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Richardson, the pass to Lopez. Portis against Ben Carroll. Pass to Richardson. From 12 feet. Rebound by the Magic. Primetime's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Kept alive.
First in scoring, and they're the best passing team in the NBA. Number 1 in assists this season. That tells you a lot about the leadership and the attitude of this squad. No one player puts himself above the team.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. Orlando, number 1.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part, it's bringing down the whole squad.
That one goes. Count it.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Portis. Now here's Lopez. Knocked away. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
The Bucks shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Middleton with it. 7 points in the game. Six to shoot. Jackson on the wing. Here's Richardson. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And so it's the Orlando Magic, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. Suggs is out there with George. And it's prime time in at the 5, roaming the paint. Banchero outside. Pass to Rogers, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
First personal foul.
We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Graham. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
Right side heel. Three-pointer off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Banchero. Here's Rogers. Back to Banchero. George outside. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks. All right, a chance to check out the Orlando Magic's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then Monday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers.
And looking at the Cavaliers matchup, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one. But don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
Here's Middleton. Drops in the layup for 2. Middleton's got 9.
That's just what we call man-up strength from Middleton. I mean, taking the hit and then kind of effortlessly knocking down the shot as well.
George left side to the middle. Here's Rogers, and he dunks it down.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Well, Milwaukee's shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Middleton. All sorts of time. Yep, that one's good. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Rhythm and timing so important in the game of hoops. Middleton using both on that pull-up jumper.
Now here's Wagner. Middleton covering. Here's Rogers. Wagner with it. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in the game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Damian Lillard embraces the big moments. He said, quote, "I don't know why, I just do it. It's internal. I'm always talking to myself like, quote, I have to find a way. This is an opportunity to rise and to come up big. You've got to get it going. It's a real thing. You just demand that something extra of yourself." Brian?
Thank you, Allie. Dame time is very real. Lillard outside. It's hauled in by Rogers. Primetime's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Well, I love Banchero's overall game because it's terrific. I like to see him taking over, too. As an alpha dog leading the way, going and getting his, that's impressive.
Middleton, count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game. Here's Suggs. He has 6. Pass to Wagner. Here's Rogers. Covered by Lopez. Wagner, the pass to Primetime. Takes a three. Rebound by Middleton. The Bucks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And he lobs it up. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Lillard outside. Pass to Middleton. And there's the call on Banchero. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Milwaukee. And the Magic making a change here as well. Duran, he's checked in for Banchero. Here's Lillard, and it's blocked.
Good closeout from Suggs right there. How about the young fella impacting the game at the defensive end?
Shoots from 12. And again, it's Orlando converting. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard. Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
It's good.
Rogers.
Primetime's got 39.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Middleton, no good.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he gets it to go. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points in the quarter.
Amazing to watch Antetokounmpo wheel these shots in, refusing to concede to the defense.
And he gets that one.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Middleton from the outside. Rebound by the Magic.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Good on the shot.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Healed against George. And it's Healed, missing. The Magic have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Duran, the pass to Primetime. Fires the three. Hits the trifecta. Primetime's got 42 in the game.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Offensive board. It's tipped. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on that blocked shot, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And when it comes to Giannis Antetokounmpo, such a lovable player on and off the floor, Clark.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's just such a carefree, gregarious, outgoing personality. Somebody that doesn't take himself too seriously. And he likes to tell his fair share of dad jokes, too, which is pretty endearing. He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
Pass to Richardson. Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by Rogers. Orlando's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Shoots over Portis. There's another rebound.
collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal. Antetokounmpo outside. Jackson finds Hield. Over to the wing. Portis left side. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Portis has got 8.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
Here's Anthony, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
B.A., that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. Antetokounmpo, left side. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Portis, the pass to Richardson. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by Rogers. Orlando's gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Back to Anthony. From the line, and that one drops. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, Anthony has this in his bag. He's practiced these mid-range looks. You can tell.
Portis finds Hield. Blocked! And here's Anthony. Give him 8. Here's Rogers. On target from range. Primetime's got 49 in the game.
Well, he's filling it up right now. Getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
To stop the run. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
You know, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer. 7 feet, that is, so he should pile up the block shots.
The Magic making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Jackson, the pass to Primetime. The 3 is up. Good! Another from 3.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him as they have all season long.
And with his performance, he is now tied for second for the most threes in a season. The heavyweights for this team, Middleton and Giannis at forward. Buddy Hield is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Rogers. Connects again from distance.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
And the next mark on his list, the top spot. What a season to remember. Here's Lillard. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Hield on the wing. Takes one from 10 feet. That one off the back iron and out.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
And Anthony slams it in.
A nice mix and blend of speed and control on the drive. Anthony gets right where he wants to be.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. Scoring in the NBA is the highest it's been in over 50 years, Clark. You think it's time for some rule changes to help the defense?
You know, I'm not sure where you would go in that regard because every rule change for the most part has certainly tilted towards the offense recently. And I don't necessarily have a problem with that. The NBA has made it clear that entertainment is a core pillar, and appeasing and appealing to their fans is a huge driver, and that means more offense as opposed to more defense.
Lillard passes to Hernan Gomez. Now Hield. He's guarded by Anthony. Down low. To end the run. And it's blocked by Isaac.
Rogers. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Billy Gomez.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Bucks. Anderson's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Miller comes in for Middleton. And Richardson subbed in for Hield. Hits both from the stripe. Orlando has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Pass to Isaac to the left side wing. Here's Black, guarded by Richardson. Out to the right wing. Inside, here's Rogers. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Primetime's got 57 points. Lillard up top. Shoots over Isaac. Good on the 13-footer.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Orlando dictating the flow. Pass to Rogers. Hits yet again. Wow.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. The Bucks have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Outside Richardson. And rejected. And here's Isaac. Primetime passes to Jackson. Here's Rogers. Here's the three. And yes, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Lillard with the ball. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Miller, the pass to Anderson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Pass to Black. And the layup is good off the glass. Black's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Miller. Now Lillard. The baseline J. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Here's Miller, just 4 to shoot.
On defense, Isaac uses his length well. The shooter really has a tough time escaping his presence.
Black passes to Jackson. It's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Lillard up top. He's guarded by Anthony. To the paint. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And Orlando has possession. Back to Hernan Gomez. Will it go? And that one drops for him.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Here's Rogers. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's had.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Anthony against Lillard. Outside Richardson. And there's a 3-second violation. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Black, guarded by Richardson. Puts up a three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Lillard against Anthony. Lillard outside. And again, another missed shot.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Anthony against Lillard. And there's Richards on the assist by Lillard.
Boy, Richardson doing a nice job outmaneuvering some pretty good defense that time. Not afraid to take it inside.
Here's Rogers. Up and in on the layup.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Anthony.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Outside, Anderson. Right wing. Corner shot. Miller can't get it to go.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Down low. Stolen by Anderson. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Hernan Gomez. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Anthony outside. Here's Rogers. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
A capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Oh, he tries a three. They get it back. Here's Anderson. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Rogers. Oh, connects again.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Lillard passes to Miller. Up top, Anderson. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And for the Magic, they're shooting 76%. You don't see this often.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Magic.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for primetime.
Well, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight, notching the triple-double in style. He was a difference maker.
Duran, he's checked in for Jackson. There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside Richardson. From 13, good on the bucket.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Pass to Rogers. There's the triple. Rebound by Middleton.
great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
27 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Isaac. Primetime passes to Anthony. Isaac with it. Fires from deep. And they recover it. Anthony outside. Pass to Duran. Here's Rogers. Lets it go from deep. It's off. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Good night. Get up there and go sleep.